All right, good morning, everybody. Hope we had a lovely weekend. All right, I'm going to be the one handling us taking this morning's market review. My name is Akonde Olakomi Joshua. So, currently on our time, looking at it, the time is just a minute after 8. And the number we have on ground is not much. So please, I'll kindly advise, let's just hold on. Let's give them like 5 more minutes for others to join. Once it's 8:05, I'm going to be kicking off fully. 8:05 will kick off fully. Thank you very much. All right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Once again, my name still remains Akondiola Komi Joshua. So, if you can hear me loud and clear, please kindly drop it on the chat box. That just drop it, drop a sign. Good morning, I emoji. So, know that yes, you can hear me loud and clear. Yes. Please kindly give a response on the chat. You can hear me loud and clear, please. So I'll know that yes, we're together. If you can hear me, I'm with you. Please kindly drop a message for me on the chat section. Right, I can see that the number of participants has increased to 42, and yeah, we're good to go. Just like I said, once it's 5 minutes after 8, and it's 5 minutes after 8, so it's good we start. I can see Mr. Wisdom. I'm seeing A1 Wisdom saying, good morning, sir. Happy new weekend. Sir, kindly analyze NZDCHF. Can we say it's a downward trend? Hello? I believe we all can hear me, right? Yes, I'm with us. Okay. I can see A1 Wisdom, good morning. So A1 Wisdom is already dropping an instrument that I want us to check. NZDCHF. Can we say it's a downward trend since it broke the support on the daily time frame? Thank you, sir. Okay, we're going to check that. We're going to check that, but pending that, let's see. Chinedu is saying good morning. I'm also saying good morning from my own end. Epensky is also saying good morning. Yes. Just seeing 3 people here dropping a message. Please, you know you're with me and you can hear me clearly. Kindly drop an emoji so I'll know that yes, we all can hear me clearly, and we can kick off from there. Hello, are we together? Please. The number is increasing and I can see that. Okay. You can see Mr. Idris Badamasi saying good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you too from my own end. With us, I'm still with us. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go on. And yes, even if it's just an emoji or a signal, a high emoji, let's see. Let me know that yes, you can hear me clearly. Okay. A1 Wisdom is saying we can hear you loud and clear, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. If that be the case, then we move. All right. Move. I can see Edwin Yemisi saying good morning. I'm also saying good morning to you too. My end here. Okay. So let's start. Start by looking at okay, Mr. Collins Aja, please kindly remove your screen from video. You understand? Please kindly remove it from video. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be sharing my screen with us now right away. Fine. Okay. First thing first. Okay. Please, Joshua Macaulay, every other person, please remove yourself from the video. You understand? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Looking at it from the fundamental end, technical, we'll get to that part after this. From the fundamental end, we'll discover that last week we had the volatile news coming, which was the NFP. Yeah, last week, Friday, you understand, the NFP came out. Yes, it didn't really come out the way we were expecting. It came out in a mixed color, green, red, and black. That is buy, sell. And it's mixing when you have two different information saying that you should buy now, you should sell immediately. But you see, luckily for us, the market was directional. It went one way. So I believed one way or the other, we also picked our own this thing, little profit from it. But at the same time, one of the things I felt affected this whole thing was because of the fact that election is coming and the whole tension around the Middle East, you understand, but more of the election. That was what actually affected this whole thing from my own end, my own opinion, you understand. And this week now we're going to be having the election. In fact, the election is coming up by tomorrow, you understand. See, the election is coming up by tomorrow. Today we do not have any major news coming. In fact, it's showing that the Bank of Japan is on holiday all through today. Then most of the news we have are of the low impact. You understand? All the news we'll be having today are mainly of low impacts. If you can see it, we are having under euros, we are having trade balance and remaining. Oh, sorry. It's okay. For the news that is coming out this morning, yes, we're seeing AUD in MI inflation gauge and the likes. Under Euro, we have the Spanish PMI and the likes coming. These are low impact news, and yes, they move the market, but might not move it the way we really want it to move it, like the red and brown folder that's high impact and medium impact. So generally today we do not have any major news coming. You understand? But by tomorrow, which is the D-Day for the election, you understand, we're going to be having the presidential election and the congressional elections all day, you understand? And by the time we have all these, it's going to move the market. Although we have high impact news coming out by 4:30 a.m. like AUD, talking about their monetary policies, their cash rates and the likes. Then by 4 p.m., we are having the ISM service PMI, that's on USD. GBP, that's tentative, you understand? Nobody really knows when. Then we also have RBA press conference coming up by 5:30 a.m. Then in the night by 10:45, that's when we have the news on NZD, the employment change quarterly, quarter to quarter, then employment rate, unemployment rate, you understand? But the main deal for tomorrow is what the presidential election. And because of that, the market, once the result is being announced, yes, we're expecting the market to move in a particular direction. Either it moves to the upward side or the downward side. That's either it buys or it sells. You understand? And that's that for that, you understand? But this morning, let's look at the market technically. This morning, looking at the chart technically, what has actually happened or what is happening in the market. So first thing first, we're going to be looking at some instruments on currencies, commodities, indices, you understand? We're going to be picking them one after the other. But first thing first, let's look at the first instrument. I love Euro USD. We all know I love, just like that, you know, whenever I speak more on currencies. I love currencies very well, and I love Euro USD. So looking at it from my daily time frame, you discover that just like I said, all this I said, Euro USD, it's going up based on the pattern it has given to us. And based on what we are saying, you discover that on that particular day when the news came out, it first shot up, it went up. Now then a little retracement. But this morning we'll discover that the market gapped up. It went up. It opened at a higher price. It closed. That was on Friday. The market closed at if you are looking at it, you see the market closed at 1.08335. Yes, but this morning it gapped up. Let me increase my chart so we see it. You see, it gapped up. It gapped up. In fact, the candle we're seeing here is more or less like well, I say it's a doji because I'm not seeing any color on it. It's more or less like a doji, which is could be indecision or a continuation of trade, you understand? And now the next candle we're seeing here, but this is on a daily time frame, you understand? Is what on the daily time frame. In fact, everything ended like ended like a doji on daily time frame. Now we can see that this morning's candle, it's been bullish. Price is like going up this morning. But if you look at it on your 1 hour time frame, it will show you that yes, the market moved up. You understand? There was more of a gap. I'm coming. Let's see. No. Okay, that was last week that it gapped. Okay, fine. But looking at it critically, you discover that price got to a particular zone here. Are we together? Price got to a particular zone here, a resistance, and price is respecting that part. Now, the information I just have is this. It's more of a pullback, you understand? A little pullback. I'm still expecting price to break this zone. I'm expecting price to do what? To break this zone. So what I'll be advising us to do is we could have a buy stop. You know, buy stop is a continuation of a buying trade, but at a higher price. Now I just have a buy stop above this region. You can have a buy stop. Look at my crosshair. I believe we all can see my crosshair here. You can have it around this region, a buy stop, a continuation of a buy trade. If price is able to break above this zone, pick me up for a buy, even on my daily time frame. You understand? Looking at it. If price is able to break above this zone successfully, go for a buy. That's it. It's a sweet thing. Euro USD, I'm still pitching my tent with the bulls. Yes, I'm pitching my tent with the bulls. You understand? Euro USD is good for a buy. That's my own intention. But you know, because of the election that is coming in, I expect price to be a little bit choppy today because investors will not want to be at risk. You understand? Because of that. But it doesn't still mean that you can't trade the market. You can still look out for some little opportunities when to buy. But hopefully, maybe one or two reasons the market can decide to just range. But yes, I'm still expecting market to buy. Euro USD, I'm pitching my tent with who? The bulls. You understand? Now, done with Euro USD, going to USD CAD. And on USD CAD, we discovered that yes, it has given us the full pattern of the W and we're expecting price to sell. And as of this morning, we can see that price got to this particular support and is pushing back. It's just a little respect. It's pulling back too. But yes, I still expect price to what? To sell. If you look at it on your full daily time frame, you can see the candle is showing on is more of a bearish candle. So yes, we're still expecting it to sell, but we need it to break below this particular zone here because there's a zone around this point. If it's able to break below this zone, let's say around this point, comes down successfully, we can go for what? Go for our trade, sell. Just put your 10 there around so point, sell stop, continuation of a selling trade, but at a lower price. We're expecting price to come down, you understand? And when it comes down for a very long time, you make your little proceed out of it, you understand? Okay, so USD, pitch my tent to buyers, USD CAD, pitching my tent with the sellers, you understand? The bears, I'll pitch my tent with the bears. So yes, coming back to the chart, I remember the Mr. Is it Wisdom? Yes, Wisdom said we should look at NZDCHF. That can we say is a downward trend since it broke the support on the daily time frame. Okay, so let's look at NZDCHF. I'll look at NZDCHF. I'm with you. Let's do that together. NZDCHF. All right, NZDCHF. NZD, CHF. Where is it? Is there NZD? Okay. I can only see NZD card. I'm not sure of NZD CHF. So, Wisdom, please kindly check again. Are you sure it's NZD card you wanted to draw? Because on my platform here, I'm not seeing NZD card. All I can see is NZ. I'm not seeing NZD CHF. What I can see is NZD card. Okay, but yes, I'm coming. Let me just look at it again pretty gently. I think I should see it. NZD CHF should be there. NZD CHF. I'm with us, please. What I'm seeing is card here, but a little bit. I'm coming. Okay, I could see NZD. Wow. Stay with us, please. Kindly hold on. Okay. Stay with us, please. Okay. All right. I'm coming, please. Stay with us. I'm unable to find the NZD CHF on my market watch, but look at it and see. Okay, no problem. I'm going to share my other charts with us, so we'll take it from there. Let's look at it from this end here. Okay. Bam. All right. NZD CHF. NZD CHF. Fine. Checking it now. Okay. Currently, price is on a support on the NZD CHF. Is on a support. Is yet to break this particular zone. In fact, if you look at it, you say price has actually been ranging. This is on my daily time frame. Price has not broken that support. It's currently on the support. It hasn't broken it, you understand? And from the trend I'm seeing here, it had actually completed downtrend and is pushing back up. So where it is currently now, we can just say price has been ranging between two zones based on what is showing here now. This 0.1 and this is 0.2. Price is ranging between these two particular zones. It's more or less like in between. These are between this ranging point now, it's more or less like the internal zones, the internal support and resistance. You understand? So I'm expecting price to push back up here because it's currently on this support now. So I'm expecting price to push back up. It hasn't broken that zone yet. So that's that on NZD CHF. Okay, I believe I've pointed out that it's clear on that for us. Okay, so I can see again Kele is saying we should look out for USD JPY. Okay, we'll look out for USD JPY. Good morning to you, Mr. Kele. Let's go to USD JPY. All right, USD JPY. Okay, let's look out for that to USD JPY. With us on that USD JPY. Okay. Okay, USD JPY. Currently on it now. And on my daily time frame, look at it. Look at what it's showing. Price has actually pushed up on this particular instrument. It got to this support, and from that point, it's been pushing up, just a little retracement. And currently, where it is now, there's a zone there. It's in between these 2 points. Looking at it, this is 0.1, and this is also 0.2. It's in between these 2 points now. This is it. This is where price is now. So within this point, what we'll just expect is a breakout. If price is able to break above this point, I believe it's going up. But if it goes down, then it's coming back. Then you can go for a sell. You understand? Currently, it's in between. So I'll kindly advise it's more or less like price is ranging between these 2 points. That's what it's showing. So just hold on for a breakout here. Either it breaks to the upward side or the downward side. Then you pitch your tent with whichever direction it breaks out to. You understand? Buy, you go for buy. Sell, you go for sell. That's that on USD JPY. Okay. Adeolu is saying good morning, sir. Okay. What about the gap between Friday and Sunday on USD CHF and Euro USD? I think I will close. Okay. For the gap on Euro USD and USD CHF. All right, let's look at that. Let's go back there. So let me explain a little on that. Now, I'm still with us, please. Euro USD. I'm on Euro USD now currently. The gap happened between yesterday because you look at it now, as of this morning, normal, but that gap happened yesterday, you understand? That's on Sunday. Now, remember, the market does not really open to us on Sunday. Opens more to the big boys of the market, you understand? They trade them, but for we retail traders, the market is open to us from Monday through to when? Friday. Now, for the gap up that you're seeing there, price might actually want to recover it, but nobody knows when. But yes, normally, if price is going to cover for it, it could pull back. You understand? But currently, because of the election that is coming, nobody is actually certain of which direction because nobody knows who is going to be the winner of the election that is coming. I don't know if you're getting that. So, but once there is a winner, the market will surely move in one particular direction, either the upside or the downward side. Now, most of the time, well, for the gap up, which whenever the market gaps, yes, the market will always look out for what to recover that gap. You understand? To cover for it. You understand? It will always look out to cover for it. But in some situations, it might not happen like that. It might just be a pullback, then it will push back up. You understand? So that's the way it is. That's what I see there. You understand? So for the gap up, the market might cover, might not. You understand? And when I'm saying it might cover, all I'm just feeling is there could be a strong pullback that market will just move down to that moment to cover it, then immediately reverses back. In such situation, it happens like that. So that's just that on the gap that you're seeing there. You understand? Just because of, I just feel it's because of the election that is coming. That's the whole deal. Apart from that, nothing more. Okay. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Adeolu is saying on 1 hour. Yes, I saw it on 1 hour. It's on 1 hour. If you look at it, it's showing on 1 hour. Even on your daily time frame, it's also showing there. You see it clearly there. That's why just put your cursor on your candlestick there. It will show you the opening and the closing time. You understand? The opening, the number it opened at the number it closed. I can see it there clearly. This is it on 1 hour. Sure. And if you look at it, price got to this particular resistance here and price is expecting it. It's more of a pullback here. You understand? It could pull back to cover for it. And once it's done, push back up. That's the way it is. Okay. All right. I can see Idris Badamasi is saying we should look out for US 100. I should check US 100. Okay, fine. Okay, US 100. US 100. Okay. Now look at US 100. Remember last week I was talking about it that yes, the market broke this particular zone here and it came down, but I said it that there was a support here and price got to that support and now it's pushing back. It's pushing back. Yes, at this particular zone here. Price is pushing back. And I remember telling us last week too, I said there are some certain instruments we look at. They are more of a buying instrument, not selling, just little of sell, more of buying. And when it comes to that, we look out for indices. Indices is more of a buying instrument than sell. You understand? So at this point, I expect it to push up. But around this trend, yeah, it might just have a little each there. But once it's able to break above this, it should push up successfully based on what you can see on my chart. If it gets to this particular trend here, this point, is a little, there will be a little struggle there. And if he's able to break above it, then this next man, and if he breaks above these two men successfully, price should push up. But just like I said, a reminder to all of us, because of the election, I expect price to be a little bit choppy. You understand? Funny enough, we might see that throughout today, just because of the election, price might just range. You understand? So what we need to do is when we discover that price is ranging, all we need to do is just to map out the ranging zones and take our move from there. either to buy or to sell, depending on where the market price is resting. Yes, that's that for US 100. Okay, PMC is saying, why is there a gap? Why is there a gap? Yes, that's to show you part of the things that happens in the market. It could be due to the elections, due to economic issues in strong economic nations. You understand? So some of those things are part of the things that are affecting the market. Maybe there are some rules that is coming up. And yes, just like we've been pointing out, because of the election, you discover that some few weeks to this point, discover that the market has actually been really, really choppy in terms of movement. It's not been surging the normal way. And the main reason is this. It's not perfect. It's just because of the election. You understand? But I believe once the election is over, you discover that the market is going to move. You understand? Moji is saying, what is the trend on Euro USD? We're expecting the market to move up. To get that, to get more of your trend, to make it easy, just like we say, do your analysis on a daily time frame, on the higher time frame. It helps you to see the trend more. You will know where it's going. Okay. So looking at it, Euro USD, I'm putting it on my daily time frame. You discover that price has gotten to this particular support now. And what is it? Price is rejecting. It's trying to push back to the upward side. So if we are to follow it now, based on what it has done for a very long time, it was on a downward trend. Now, from that downward part now, price is trying to push back up. You understand? Trying to correct. So yes, we can say on the daily time frame, it's trying to show that price is trying to pull back up, push back up. That's just that. So the trend is price is trying to push back up now. It has done the downward trend. Now it's trying to reverse, to push it back up, to go back on the upward side. So that's what I would say it is. Now, Kenny is saying we should look out for GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Okay, right there. It was GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Okay, GBP JPY. I'm with us. So on my daily time frame now, we discover price has actually moved up to this particular point, and around this point now, there's a zone here. There's a resistance zone around this point. When you look at it, so I'm expecting it to also move up based on this trend too that is given to us. You understand? When you have a double top, you have price to sell, double bottom, you're expecting price to buy. And price has actually been pushing up. It has gotten to this point. So it's just a little pullback. Around this point, I'm expecting price to still to buy. You understand? GBP, USD, I'm expecting price to buy up to this point. You understand? Just to move up to around this particular zone. You understand? So GBP, JPY, I'm expecting price to buy. But you can allow price to break above this zone before you enter for the buy. You understand? Allow it to break above this zone. Once it breaks above this zone, you can go for your buy. 0.01, you can easily go for your buy and stay there. You understand? Okay, that's that on GBP, JPY. Okay, do you have any other instrument you want us to look at? Any other instrument you want us to look at? Please kindly drop. But pending that time, when you're talking of that, let's look out for we have GBP USD there too. Even on GBP USD, we can see the little gap and everything. It's more of the USD instrument. That's where the whole thing is. So the reaction is coming from USD, and you can see it here. Price got to this particular zone too. Is a strong zone on its own. This resistance here, and what price is respecting is pushing it back. And remember, I told us, I said on currencies, they respect the zones more. Please, Mr. This Giola, please remove your system from, kindly go off your video. You understand? It's disturbing the chat, please. Thank you. Okay, so if you look at it now, you discover that on GBP USD, price is also trying to push up too. You understand? But now, in fact, based on the trend in the daily time frame, you discover that price has been coming down. You understand? It got to this high, came down, got to this zone. Now, this is on my daily time frame, please, because the first one was on my 1 hour. Got to this zone, it expected, and it's pushed it back up, then it gapped. You understand? So if price is able to break above this zone successfully, it should push up. But currently, you look at it, it's more or less like price is trying to range. And remember, I told us, I said, due to the election that is coming up, yes, it's more or less like price wants to what? Range. Once the election is over, price is going to peak a direction. But irrespective of that, within that point, we can still what? Go out, buy and sell. In this zone, we can still buy, we can still sell, depending on where price is resting. You understand? If price is resting at a resistance, as far as it does not break the resistance, we expect it to sell. If it's at a support and it doesn't break that support zone, we expect it to what? To buy. Okay. Can see Kenny saying we should look out for, okay, GBP, JPY, I've done that. The person saying Olatunde Sanusi said we should look at GBP, CHF. Okay, after that, Mololuwa is saying we should look out for gold. Fine, okay, GBP, CHF. Let's look out for GBP, CHF. It was GBP, CHF. All right. Okay, GBP, CHF. Now on GBP, CHF, look at what it's saying. On the daily, look at it. Fine. It's ranging. That market price, the market is ranging on this chart here. This is it. It's ranging. So let's hold on for this price to what? Break out of this zone successfully. It's ranging. So if price is able to break above it, you discover that price gapped up, and when it gapped up, started coming down, you understand? Closing down, got to this point, still trying to push back down, you understand? And the little gap up from this point is almost covering it, you understand? It's almost covering it. Once it's able to cover it, why not? So it's just ranging. If price is able to break out of this zone, this is on my daily time frame, but on the 1 hour time frame, look at it. Look at what it's doing. It's in between, you see? Gapped up and came down, pushed up, coming back to this zone. If it's able to cover all the whole thing, then it should pick back to the buying side. There's still a zone around this point here. There's another zone here. So we're expecting price to do what? To push back up once he's able to cover for that zone. If he covers that zone successfully, I expect price to what? To buy on GBP CHF. That's that on GBP CHF. All right, so let's look out for gold. Let's look out for gold. Now, since last week, we discovered that gold actually pushed back down a little. It got to this particular high on gold. Got to around close to 2008, you understand? Got to this particular high. But now, push back to this point, and that's gone in this support. And I remember I told us, I said, because it's at I, for one, I'm expecting price of gold to get to 3,000. If we look at it based on the trend, this is my daily time frame. You discover that price has been what? It's been moving up. It's been doing the higher highs, higher low, higher high, and the like. Now, that's gotten to this point, a little pullback around this point. I'm still expecting gold to do what? To move up. I'm expecting gold to push up. That's it. I'm expecting gold to push up. So just like I've been saying for the past few weeks now, last week I said so, upper week I said so, this week too, the same thing, I'll still say it. I'm pitching my tent with the bulls. I'm pitching my tent with the bulls, the buyers of the market. I'm pitching my tents with the buyers. So for those that have good money in their account, you have a good sum, you can decide to just go on your gold. 0.01, buy. I pitch my tent with the bulls. But if you want to become conservative, to be a reserve trader, you could wait till after the election before you can pitch your tent with them, buy, you understand? But yeah, I still pitch my tent with the buyers. I expect the markets to buy. Okay, that's that for gold. Okay, okay. Dorothy Okoje is saying we should look out DE40. Okay, we'll go to DE40. DE40. I'm on DE40. All right. Now you discover that on my daily time frame, DE40 is now pushing up. Look at it. On daily time frame, it's just between this point. It got to this high, pushed back to this particular point. And now price is doing what? It's trying to do what? To push back up. I'm expecting it, just like I said, when it comes to indices, we expect it to what? To buy. To buy. And you discover that price has actually ranged in between these 2 points. Got up to this point, pushed it back, reversed back to the higher part, coming back close to that same support again. And now it is what? Pushing up. For DE40, I'm expecting price to do what? To buy. Indices, I expect more of buy. So what we just do is, most of the time, we hold on for it to cover or do a little pullback, then we move what? We go for our buy, look for an opportunity to buy. And if you look at it on the 1 hour time frame, you discover that for a while, it went down, and after that, pushed back up. You understand? Now, at this point, to enter the buy, you can just hold on for it to break above this point. If it's able to break above this point successfully, you can go for your buy above this zone. Once it breaks above this zone successfully, you can go for your buy. But unless that is done, please don't do anything on DE40. Once it breaks above that point, you could go for a buy. So that's that on DE40. Okay. SS is saying we should look out for US 2000. Oh yes, Shina said, oh yeah, Camille is also saying we should look out for US 30. Okay. Okay. US 30. US 30. Let's look at it. US 30. Mr. Oyeshina, please kindly remove your video. You understand, please? It's disturbing the chat, please. US 30. Please, let's stop this broadcast of our video. It's disturbing the chat, please. Thank you. All right, US 30. I'm on US 30. Okay, so on US 30, look at it too. It got to a particular high, then pulled back. Now, this morning, tried pushing up. It's more or less like it's pushing up. This particular zone here, it's unable to break this zone. I don't expect it to go below that zone, but just like I'm saying, the election is one of the reasons why you discover as of this morning, market is a little bit choppy, it's a little bit stiff in terms of movement. But I will also expect it to also do or to still move to the upside. I'm still expecting US 30 to do or to move to the upside. If that is not the case, except it breaks below this particular zone, breaks down, then we can now say, okay, maybe we should go for the sell. We can push our thing and say sell. But just like I've said, indices are more of what a buying instrument. So we should always look out for what a buy. If this particular candle that is forming now closes bullish, this is on my daily time frame anyway. I will expect us to go for what the buy, to pitch our attention to the buy. And looking at it on 1 hour too, you discover that price around this point, what price is just doing is just a little of what pullback. It's still expected. Once it gets, as far as it does not break below this particular zone now, I just drew my horizontal line. If it does not break below it, I'm expecting it to buy. I'm still expecting it to buy. You understand? So that's it on on US 30. On my opinion, price is just having a little pullback. Once it pulls back and is able to get to this point, I'm expecting it to buy on US 30. Okay, so yes, let me also look out for US 2000. SS is saying we should look out for US 2000. All right, so US 2000, let us US 2000. Okay. Now on US 2000, we discovered that as of this morning, price is having some little issue. Yes, it came down a little and pushed back up. And now currently where it is more or less like it's ranging within this few 2 or 3 hours ago. It's been ranging within that point. You understand? Because there was a little gap. But one of the things I want you to understand is this: indices, like I said, is a buying instrument. I'm still expecting US 2000 to buy, but it might not move the way we're expecting. You understand? It might not move with so much strength. It might not surge up with so much strength. You understand? But I'm expecting US 2000 to still buy. You see, this little gap here, it's covered it up to an extent, but it still has more. So it's going to cover for that gap. So maybe the way it is, price is just trying to get to this point. It might pull back to this particular point where my horizontal line is, where I drew this horizontal line, just a little pullback. Then from that point, can decide to start moving up. You understand? But from what I'm saying, I'm expecting it to buy. US 2000, I'm still pitching my tent with who? The buyers. Expecting it to buy. So yes, price should move up. And if you look at the daily time frame too, look at it where it is. You discover that price is currently on a particular zone, on the close to the zone, to a particular zone on daily time frame. But yes, on the demand zone, the buyer zone, you understand? And I'm expecting it to buy. So it's going to push up. It's just a little pullback that is having there, but I'm expecting it to push up on US 2000. Okay, US 100. Let's look at US 100. US 100 is the next instrument we're looking at. Okay, with us on that. US 100. Yes, I looked at it earlier on, but let me still have a little say on it again. I'm expecting it to also do what, to also buy. You understand? And looking at the chart, based on this point, price might just have a little itch around this particular zone here. But if it's able to break above it, it's pushing up. It's pushing up. But remember, not to forget, like I've said, not to forget, election is coming up tomorrow. And because of that, a lot of investors will not want to take that risk to just dive into the market and start doing things. Understand? Because once a winner is emerges, the market is going to react. There's going to be a strong reaction. You understand? Now, for those that have been talking about gold, yes. Now, for gold, I want to say this. So, just a reminder to us all again, gold is an economic instrument. It's more of an economic instrument. It reacts more to economic issues. You understand? Gold reacts more to economic issues, like the war between Israel and Iran. And I was reading online, was it not yesterday, that Israel, I think Israel was saying that Iran is also looking out to what, to reply, and that Iran is thinking of replying, sending more missiles to their own country before the US election takes place. You understand? They are looking out to do what? To respond by shooting missiles to them. You understand? And all these things, if it happens, if any war should kick up, if there's a retaliation before the election or anything, you will surely see that there's going to be a reaction on these instruments. You understand? All the economic instruments, gold, oil, and the likes, you see reactions on them. You understand? So if there's a war between them, there's going to be a reaction. You will see that a lot of investors will be pulling out from oil, pushing their tent with who? Gold. And that's where you see gold will now start doing what? Pushing up. It push up with good strength, surge up with great strength on the buying side. So let's look at oils. Oils. All right. So looking out for oil too, now you discover that what happened? Oil gapped up. Yes. There's a little gap. This is on my 1 hour time frame. Gapped up. Can you see? When it gapped down here, price pushed back. It took time, but it still covered for a little for the price for this gap that it gapped down sometimes ago here. Now the same thing has happened again. That's also gapped down. You understand? It gapped up, I mean, sorry, and price tried pushing. But yes, it's expected to cover for this. So I'm still expecting price to push up. Based on what I'm seeing, price is going to what is going to push up. So for oil, I'll pitch my tent with the buyer still. Pitch my tent. And if you look at it, based on it, look at the daily time frame. You see, I mapped out two zones for us, the support and the resistance. And this is more of an internal movement. I remember last week I was telling you that I said price has been ranging between this zone. And what we're expecting on oil is to what? Is to buy. You understand? In fact, I'll put it to us that for aggressive traders, you can just go on your oil now, 0.01, you can go for buy. But if that is not the case, hold on till 9 on the dot, then you can go for your buy on that. You understand? I still expect it to buy on oil. Oil, I'm expecting oil to what? To push up. I'm expecting it to push up on oil. Yes, you can go on oil and you can do your buy, but don't be too aggressive. You understand? Don't stay too long. Once you make some little profit out of it, you can move out. But on oil, I'm expecting it to buy. I expect oil to buy. Yes, that's my take on oils anyway. That's my take on it. I expect oil to what? To buy. Okay. All right. Which other instrument are we looking at? Do we have any other instrument? Yes. Done, oil, indices, some other currencies. Do we have any other instrument you want me to look at? Please kindly drop it on the chat. Yes, we still got some, we still have like some 15 minutes more in this market this morning. And well, because the market is moving a little bit slow, it's really, really choppy. Yeah, it's making it a little bit tricky in entering the market. You understand? Yeah, Chinedu is saying gold. Yeah, I just finished talking about gold. I just finished analyzing gold. And just like I said gold is an economic instrument. And I gave my own opinion that I'm pitching my tent with the buyers, the bulls in gold. You understand? I expect gold to get to 3,000. We're expecting them to respond. And that was why I talked about the news I saw yesterday. I read that Israel is anticipating that Iran is going to retaliate before the US election. And if you look at where gold is, it's actually pulled back. And on my daily time frame, that's what I'm showing us. It pulled back and it's currently at a demand zone, close to a demand zone here. And we're expecting it to still push to the upward side. That's that for gold. Understand? Okay. I can see Enyefio is saying we should look out to corn. Corn is also an economic instrument, just like I said. You see, all these instruments, when we look at it, one of the things I want us to understand is basically on commodities. You see, basically on commodities, we expect them to respond to economic issues. They respond more to economic issues. So look out for countries that have more say in this instrument. Can you see? Last week, I remember I told us, I said this price has been ranging. I said, if it's able to break above, buy, below, sell. And if you look at it, price broke above that zone. It went for a buy. In fact, it even gapped up. And I remember saying it last week that I'm expecting it to go up. And yes, price expected that point. It broke up outside that zone. And now this morning, now you can see price got to this particular high and it's now ranging. Now you see the next one we're seeing a bearish. Okay, this is on my 1 hour now. Bearish, and currently the candle we are seeing is more or less like a dragon, a doji, a doji. Doji can be indecision or continuation. Now, if that closes like that with the bearish, we are expecting it to come back down. You understand? If it closes with the bearish candle before it, we're expecting, which is an inverted hammer. You understand? Inverted hammer on close to a resistance, and the doji candle now follows. If it closes like that, it could be a continuation candle, and we expect it to come down. But if that is not the case, then it could still push up. That's that on corn. Okay. Which other instrument? GBP card, GBP AUD. Okay, I'm with us. GBP AUD. GBP AUD. Okay, looking at GBP AUD. Price is trying to push up this morning. That's what it's showing. As of this morning, price is trying to push up. Now you discover that when it gap down, can you see price is almost covering? In fact, it has even covered for the gap. You understand? It gapped down, then picked up and started pushing up. So expecting it to also to still push up. But looking at it, the push up is just for a little moment. It could still come back down based on the trend we are seeing here. Based on this trend we are seeing here, price has been moving down. You understand? So if you have to look at it critically, let's look at it down. Price is what is going to be pushing down. So I'm just expecting price to do what? To push down based on what I'm saying here. And you look at it, price actually got to this point, is having some issues here. So, but if price is able to break above this particular zone, then it should go for buy. But if that does not happen, then you're expecting it to push back down. And when you get to this particular point, it could now pick up for the buy again. Okay, that's that on GBP AUD. So let's look at GBP card. GBP card, I'm with us. GBP card. GBP card. Okay. GBP card. Currently, price is pushing up, but it's at a zone. A resistance zone is what is here now. So all we just expect, we'll just hold on for it. If it's able to break above this zone, it should buy. If he's able to break above this zone successfully, he should buy. You understand? But if that does not happen, then there will be a pull back to this particular point and it move up. That's on my 1 hour. But looking at it on daily time frame, you discover that price has actually been on this. In fact, it has done something like double top around here. This is one, this is another one, and price push back down. This is on daily time frame, double top. And when we have double top most of the time, what else are we expecting? We're expecting the price to what? To sell on double top. But you see, after the double top, this is what happened here. In fact, on the daily time frame, a little gap up and like. So It's currently at a resistance, and over time, you see the trend has been more of what? An upward trend. If price is able to break above this zone successfully, we expect it to go up for the buy. But if that does not happen, it's coming back down. That's that on GBP card. GBP card. Okay. I can see, okay, Vivian is saying that we should look out for USD JPY, Euro USD, Euro USD, USD JPY. I've done my analysis on that, but okay, okay, let me just share a little more light on that so you can catch up with us on that. Euro USD, just like I said, I pitched my tent with who? The bulls. I'm expecting it to buy based on the technical pattern it has given to us, the M, we're expecting it to buy. So I'm pitching my tent with the buyers. But whatever movement, currently price is currently at its zone. So if you want to enter this particular price, hold on for it to break above this zone successfully. Around this point, then you can now join the buying train. You understand? You can join the buyers at that point. That's just it for that. Euro USD, expecting it to buy. But if you have good sum and you don't want to be conservative or reserved on this, you could just go for your buy instantly. You understand? There will be a little pullback, but at the long run, the end game is still going to be what? Buy. So pitching my tent with who? The buyers. Then USD JPY. USD JPY. Yes. USD JPY. Looking at it, there's a zone here and prices were expecting that zone. In fact, currently, based on what I'm seeing on daily time frame, is between these 2 points. This is one, and this is another one here. You understand? So price is just between these points. If price is able to break out of these two zones successfully, either to the upside or the downward side, follow the direction. Don't waste time. This is on daily time frame. You understand? On my daily time frame. But if that is not the case on the daily time frame, it's just between these points here. I'm expecting it to what? To push up to this particular point. It needs to cover this gap. Price is going to buy USD JPY. I'm expecting it to buy to cover for this what? This point. But on my daily time frame, it's not too much. So just expect price to just break above successfully on that point. It will pick you for the buy. I expect price to go up on USD JPY. I'm expecting price to go up. And looking at the trend, so you discover that it had gone down for a while now, a little reversal pushing back. I'm expecting USD JPY to go up. You understand? It is able to break above that point. But if that does not happen, then it will continue the downward trend. That's that for JPY. Okay. Euro GBP. Elijah Diabasi is saying we should look at Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY. With us, Euro JPY. Huh? Is it Euro? Yeah, Euro JPY, right? Oh, no, Euro GBP. Sorry, Euro GBP. Okay, Euro GBP. Okay, on my daily time frame, looking at where price is currently, you discover that price is at a particular zone here. So if this price is able to break above this zone, we can go for a buy. This is on daily time frame, but if that does not happen, please hold on. Hold on for it. Wait for price to break above this zone successfully. Although I'm expecting price to push up. I'm expecting price to push up on Euro GBP. That's my take on it. I'm expecting price to push it up. I'm not expecting it to come down again. I'm expecting price to push it up. So just hold on for it. Even on this 1 hour time frame, I'm waiting for it. If it's able to break above this particular point, go for your buy instantly. Once it breaks above it successfully, go for your buy. Don't waste any time on it. Go for buy instantly. That's that on Euro GBP. Now, Euro JPY, yes. Back to Euro JPY now. Okay. So looking at Euro JPY, on the 1 hour time frame, you see market has been ranging. It's more of ranging on this market. So you just look at it, wait for a breakout. You understand? That's that on Euro JPY, wait for a breakout. But if you look at it on the daily time frame, It's been what? It's been doing like it's going up. In fact, the trend is now reversing back up. Currently, it got to this particular high, and currencies, like we know, they are obedient. They respect zones. You see, on my daily time frame, look at the zone here. Hold on for it to break above the zone, then you go for buy. If that does not happen, it's coming back down. But I expect it to push up. If it's able to push up and it breaks above that zone, buy. Don't waste your time to buy. But on the 1 hour time frame, I'll still go for the buy, you understand? Looking at it, it's just ranging between these 2 points. Let me pick it so we can see it. 1 and 2. And you see, between these 2 points that you've seen that I've mapped out for you, there's still the internal support and resistance there. So all the movement that it's been doing now, you see, is just between these 2 points. In fact, let me see this? Pulling it down for us. See, it's just between these 2 points. That's just been the movement, just between these 2 points. So if price is able to break above this particular section successfully now, you go for your buy, expecting it to come up to this point. But if that does not happen, you hold on. That's that of Euro JPY. You hold on. So wait for price to push up to this point. But if that does not happen, it could be a little pullback to the downward side there. That has momentum for the buy. Follow it there. That's just it. But generally today, you discover that the market is a little bit a little bit choppy. And part of the reasons why the market is a little choppy is because today is a Monday. It's just the beginning of the week. You understand? That's one. Two, because of the election that is coming up. You understand? So a lot of trade investors are a little bit what? Reserved. Everybody's a little bit reserved. That's why you're having the market not moving or surging so high or fast with strength in the whole market. Okay. So, all right, we still have like 2 minutes more. So I'll give opportunity for just one more instrument. One more instrument. Let's drop it. You have any instrument you want me to look at? Just drop it. One more. One more before we call it a day. One more. You have one more. Anybody? Anybody? The instrument you want me to check out for you, just drop it down. So I look out, we analyze it together. Then we'll call it a day. Any other one? Just one more. Okay, who's that person? Who is that person? Kelechi, what we say we should look out for NZD card. Okay, NZD card. We just NZD card. NZD card. Okay, NZD card. All right. Looking at it now, you discover that NZD card is in between. It's more, in fact, let me pick it up from this point. This is point 1. This is point 2. It's just between these 2 points, you understand? And in between it, they also have their other points. You discover that price has been respecting this particular section. Price has been having issues around this particular section. So I'm expecting price to just get to this point. As far as price does not break below this particular zone, I'm expecting it to buy, to go to the upside. That's it. This is on my daily time frame. But if that does not happen, if it comes back down, sell. In fact, within this point, you say price ranged a little. So if you're looking at the ranging, then we're waiting for a breakout outside this particular small zone. We'll be looking at price to just what? To break out of this small zone. This particular point. If price is able to break out of this particular zone successfully, in fact, I'm going to just, okay. Price is able to break above, outside this particular zone, successfully, breaks above this zone successfully, go for your buy. But if that does not happen, hold on, because currently the price is ranging. This is even on my daily time frame. So, but on the 1 hour time frame, can we see price is in between? It's really not staying. So if we are looking at it on the daily time frame, if price comes into this zone now, it's going to sell down to this point. We're expecting it to sell. So want to do it on the short term NZD card, I'll say it's going to sell. But if that does not happen, because this particular point you're seeing where price is resting is a zone, you understand? If it's able to break or push back to the upside, then on your daily time frame, you know what to do. But on the lower time frame, it could just be a short sell. So you could just expect it to sell as far as it doesn't close there. If it falls back into this region, it's coming back down. You understand? But on the daily time frame, I'm expecting it to break out or break down of this zone. Then we can pick our trade. Okay? That's that on NZD. So we're done for the day. We're done for the day. Okay. So for everybody that joined us, from Kelechi Ogu, AY, Chinedu, Muji, Adeyemi Olalekan. Oh, okay. A quick one. I also have Inefiok, SS, Mololuwa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. See you another time tomorrow. Idris Badamasi. I can't call everybody's name. All I'll just say is this. Have a lovely weekend ahead. Have a lovely weekend ahead. Have a lovely week. You understand? We're going to be having a prosperous week. And let's watch out for tomorrow. Let's watch out for tomorrow because of the election that is coming up. So let's just keep our hands crossed to expect that the market is going to move in an interesting way. You understand? So happy week ahead. Thank you. Bye.